Hey, welcome to Chronicles Conversations. We got our show here to do some weird news. We got some weird news for you here in the last week. We're going to start off, there's a dog in London with 6 legs.
Yeah, that should be interesting.
Yeah,
It's like they removed 2 of them, huh?
Yeah, they removed 2 of the legs, named it, it's abandoned in a B&M parking lot in London, which is apparently some kind of home goods store. They pulled it in with dog had 2 legs that
So a homeless dog?
yeah, homeless dog. Someone abandoned it in a parking lot and
Homeless.
yeah, homeless and has 2 back legs attached to its side.
You would think that'd be giving it an advantage.
If they worked. But it was and I'll throw the pictures up there, but it's like basically it 2 legs that kind of grew into a tail next to the dog's tail.
Interesting.
And it was taking like the nutrients away from the nearby leg, so like they almost thought they had to amputate 1 more leg because they weren't sure it was going to be viable after they removed the other 2.
I see. So he'd have to be a no-leg dog, huh?
Well, they got 3-legged dog. Go from 6 to 3. You know, it's quite the loss there.
Yeah, it's a 50% loss.
But yeah. Ariel is the dog's name, and they named her, of course, because of Ariel the mermaid, and her lack of legs, or her fin-like legs. I don't know. She had legs for a second, but then doesn't have legs.
Maybe mermaid legs?
Mermaid legs.
That flap around like that.
But so they were able to remove them, and they able to keep all 4 of her normal legs. So she's in recovery. The nearby animal shelter that found her had to do almost $20,000 of surgery. Thank God they were able to raise the money for that, because she's doing a lot better now. She's moving around and stuff, and I'm just gonna be like, that's crazy.
Now I'm gonna play devil's advocate here. If you took that 20 grand and gave it to some people and let the dog, so.
Yeah, but money's trash. Money doesn't mean anything. Money is.
You tell that to homeless people waiting outside for a meal.
I'm gonna blame that one on the government too. I'm gonna say that's the government's fault. Why isn't the government just paying everyone's medical bills? What are we paying taxes for? To bomb the Middle East? I think we're done with that.
We hope Ariel the best for us and speedy recovery.
I hope she gets adopted soon by a forever home. It sounds like they're already in the process of that, so that's sounds great. And I hope that she has a nice long life ahead of her with 4 legs. So I wanted to talk about this one next. There's a Dunkin' Donut toilet that exploded. It's about a week and a half old now, but I still want to bring it up because now a lawsuit has been placed for the exploding toilet. A lawsuit. So the dude wants to sue, obviously, due to the fact that not only did the toilet exploded.
Exploded on it?
It hit by him while he was sitting on it.
Wow.
Sitting on the toilet. Shatters, explodes,
wow.
Apparently. There's no photos, unfortunately, no video or anything, so kind of a letdown there, I know, but there's now he's suing for about $100,000 because when he came back out of the bathroom, he not only was covered, of course, in blood and urine and feces and whatever else from the toilet and shrapnel, I'm sure, some bits of soil in there.
Poop and toilet. Concrete.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. But apparently, while he was asking for help, an employee let it slip that this is not the first time that this has happened, and that other people have complained. So apparently, they have been warned of said toilet.
This exploding toilet volcano.
And did nothing. It did nothing. So.
No toilet.
Yeah, the horrible mess there. I feel really sorry for that guy. I mean, just what a you're in the donut shop, and I mean, I couldn't imagine. I would be so.
In the toilet at the donut shop.
100,000 would not be enough to calm the anger.
So I would have. Remedying you from that PSTD.
No, and that's part of why he's suing. Actually, is the mental PTSD of. I mean. a toilet exploded. I can only imagine what that actually means. Like, was he just on it and the toilet kind of like cracked and fell apart? I don't imagine it like literally exploded.
We can't know for sure, but
Right, but I guess we're gonna have to find out. So we'll have to update this one. If we get any news, if we get any updates, we're definitely gonna have to.
one thing we do know is he came in with some feces. He left with some feces.
He left with more feces on him than was inside of him.
Yes. We wish Paul the best of luck.
I hope he gets a nice, speedy recovery. I can, especially just with some IED information that came out, just the bombs and stuff. I can only imagine the sound and the shock that all of that could have had. Not just being covered in that, but like literally like it's. I can't imagine. You're covered in, crap. Yeah. But then on top of that, you started off literally with a bang, and that's gotta be horrible. It's gotta be horrible.
We wish luck Paul on his lawsuit, and we look forward to following up on this news.
America run no Gundam.
Yeah.
Next we got. Now this is a short story, not a whole lot here, but I just wanted to mention this because wow. A woman in Alabama gave birth to twins. Now that's not weird, but what is that she has 2 uteri and she gave birth through both. So these twins were actually both in their own uterus. So I'm not even sure if they're really twins. I mean, they're twins.
I have a hard time picturing that, but I'm not a father, so I don't know how that works. And I'm pretty curious to know how a woman with 2 vaginas.
No,
she had sex.
She got one vagina, but when the sperm went in, it apparently has a left and a right.
So she had 2 uteri.
Yeah. She got. In essence, she has 2 wombs. To put it simply. Not exactly, but
So this baby sperm had 2 avenues to flow.
yeah. So
he had both.
he got both. Lucky guy. It's a rare shot to even get a girl pregnant in general when you're trying, especially these days. And now the extra. Yeah.
So 2 babies.
She got 2 babies.
2 babies.
She got 2 uterus, and I gotta say, congratulations to both of them. I suppose.
Congrats.
Wow, just not the story you don't hear about me.
I'm curious. Was it a natural birth?
That's a really good question. Actually, I wasn't able to actually pull up some information on that, but that is a good question. Was this in vitro, or did she actually literally just try to get pregnant?
Or did she put them both out? Or did they open her up and get them both out?
Oh, yeah. Did she have C-section, or did she? Because that's such a curious thing. Like, it isn't just she just had twins. It's so much more complicated than that. Having 2 completely different uteri there. I imagine there was a number of complications. I mean, if one baby was born first, it could have possibly injured the other on its way out. A lot of different complications there, I'm sure.
Congrats to the doctors and the woman, and shout out to Alabama.
Shout out to Alabama. Great job. Great. All of it. Just wow. Just what a wow story here. And then let's see here. We got. Oh, this one is yeah. So this guy, 2 people, 2 family members, related to Mike Carroll. When he died, apparently they started collecting his his retirement, and they had almost collected $200,000. Actually, I think they collected over $200,000. And the guy was still dead in the house. He in his bed.
Were Lynn and Kirk, the 2 that kept the body for years in the house, were they arrested?
They were arrested. They got charges. and the body was there for so long it became mummified. 6 years. I was just like, what? Like, they went out of their way.
Imagine having sex in the house.
I mean, they were 61. I don't know how much sex they were doing with a dead body upstairs. But
For 6 years, I mean, what, 6 years, 55? They must have been big at 55.
right. That's wow.
Shout out to Kansas.
Shout out, great job, Kansas.
Yeah, for finding them and taking those folks where they need to go.
They went out of their way to lie to like the family for such a long time that like could you picture this? You call your dad, right? And for 6 years, your brother, your sister, your mom, all just be like, no, he's just not here right now, or he's sick, and he just stepped out. I don't know, he'll be back in like a couple hours, or he just went on vacation. Could you imagine for 6 years, every time you called your dad, it's some weird excuse as to why he couldn't come to the phone?
Yeah, I think maybe my Carol didn't have any family. That's why it took so long. But...
Well, it was his brother, actually.
Wow.
Or no, his son. His son
Wow.
Eventually was able to just catch on and just was like, this is crazy, dude. Why can't my dad come? For 6 years, my dad can't come to the phone? Which frankly, if my dad wasn't answering the phone for 6 months, I'd be like, oh, this is weird.
I'd be concerned. Yeah, I'd be concerned after 6 days. Maybe even 6 hours.
Yeah. I would just be like, what do you mean he can't come to the phone? For 3 months straight,
Yeah.
for 4 months straight,
For 6 years.
for 6 years. What? I just, that is a little suspicious, I gotta say, but I guess they're in jail now, and they're going through the pains of that, and I mean, good, because y'all kept a dead body in your house for 6 years and lied about it. Shame on you, you know? But, geez, over $200,000 in 6 years to, wow. Even say crime conversation.
Subscribe.
Comment, like, thanks for watching. Chronic Conversations.
See you guys next.